All right, guys, Traversal ENT in the building, guys. Welcome back. All right, listen, I saw a crazy fight last night. Dillian Whyte, Povetkin was an awesome fight. Awesome fight. I was ecstatic, yeah? I absolutely wanted Dillian Whyte to win, and he won in emphatic fashion, guys. Fantastic. But in this video, we're not going to talk about that fight. Nope, nope, nope. But I want to address this specific question that everyone keeps asking because everyone seems to have got Dillian Whyte's next opponents or next two opponents lined up for him, apparently. Apparently, you fans know he's fighting before anyone else knows, right? Eddie Hearn, he's made it clear who he wants Dillian Whyte to fight. And I'm telling you right now, Eddie, no, 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 no. I don't know. Like, I'm not going to be disrespectful. I'm not going to be disrespectful. But Eddie, don't do. Yeah, I'm not going to go there. Dillian Whyte against Deontay Wilder, guys, I don't want to ever see that fight, ever. I never ever want to see that fight. And I'm going to tell you why in a second. Dillian Whyte against Andy Ruiz, now that is the fight that needs to be made. Yeah? Let's start with Wilder. Dillian Whyte against Deontay Wilder is a bad fight for Dillian Whyte because stylistically, Deontay Wilder has a style that will knock out Dillian Whyte. Why? Because Dillian Whyte is not elusive enough to dodge Wilder's right hand. Can Whyte knock out Wilder? You best believe he can knock out Wilder. For me, take Wilder. He lay the right hand. Wilder done. Wilder done. Him not moving. Him done. That's Jamaican, yeah? Letting you know Dillian Whyte can knock Wilder the hell out. That's a fact. But the probability of Wilder knocking out, or shall I say Dillian knocking out Wilder, is a lot slimmer than it is for Wilder to knock out Dillian Whyte, which I think is 75 to 85% high probability that he could do that. Because I don't see Dillian dodging that right hand all night. He's not elusive enough. One time Wilder taps you with that right hand, you will go down the 7 layers of hell. The guy will send you down the pits of hell, 7 layers deep. Don't get it twisted. Just because Fury could avoid that right hand doesn't mean everyone can. Yeah? You don't forget Wilder's got a long knockout streak. Don't forget, guys. I think you don't forget that. Also, remember, Wilder's got long arms just like Dillian Whyte has, right? So, stylistically, I don't like that fight for Dillian Whyte. Why do I want to see Dillian Whyte get knocked out again? I don't want to see that. Now, if you're not calling for that fight, I understand it as you don't want to see Dillian Whyte knocked out. That's how I translate it. I'm not trying to hear nothing different. Because I just don't see how Dillian Whyte's going to beat Deontay Wilder and avoid that right hand all night. Let's move on then. How about Andy Ruiz? Because you lot are calling for that fight too, right? Guys, I love that fight. But I do think you lot are some delusional people that live in a different galaxy to me. I'm going to say that again. You lot do not live in the same planet I live in. We don't live in the same galaxy, me and you. The worth you lot are walking on ain't the one that I reside in. Because how are you lot telling me Andy Ruiz can beat Dillian Whyte? What? Y'all say what? In the voice of Floyd Sr., you're crazy. Andy, you can't beat Whyte. That's a fact. He can't. Like, how on earth is Andy Ruiz going to beat Dillian Whyte? Please tell me how. When did you lot drop this conclusion? Did you not forget Andy Ruiz fought Joseph Parker? The two of them went life and death, as far as I'm concerned. Very close fight. Certain people say Andy edged him, although Parker got the victory. Fine. But guess what? That same Parker fought Dillian Whyte, you know. And mind you, Andy was in shape when he fought Parker. Andy's never going to look like an Adonis. He's Andy Ruiz, right? Parker fought Dillian Whyte. Until Dillian Whyte started gassing, he completely was bossing Joseph Parker. And he dropped him with one of the most vicious left hooks counters you're ever going to see in boxing. I don't know for the life of me how Joseph Parker took that punch and was not knocked out. I swear to God, that punch is perfect. Yeah? Until Dillian Whyte started running out of gas, Joseph Parker could not do nothing to Dillian Whyte. When Dillian Whyte started gassing, Parker started coming on. That's when he started looking good. That's when he was able to put Whyte on his knees. But he lost that fight. Of course he did, because he got bossed most of the fight. And you don't mean to tell me that Andy Ruiz is going to beat Dillian Whyte? Andy Ruiz will get dropped and he'll get... Listen, He'll get put on his back. He ain't even gonna walk back home. He'll be look, the stretchers will come and collect the guy. Are you not kidding me? Come on, man. But you know what? I'd love to see that fight. I'll put my money where my mouth is. If they announce the fight, the day they announce the fight, Traversal ENT will go live. Absolute live. Yeah? And you're not going to witness me put £5,000 on Dillian Whyte knocking out Andy Ruiz within 5 rounds. I'll do that live for you lot. I'm not a betting man like that, but I will do it. I don't care. I'll put my money where my mouth is. You'll see me do it. Yeah? 5K UK, that's about what? Maybe 8,000 US dollars. You're going to see me put all of that on Dillian Whyte knocking out Andy Ruiz within 5 rounds. That's how sure I am that there's no way in God's green planet Andy Ruiz beats Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte's got the longer jab. Look, Andy Ruiz couldn't touch Anthony Joshua when Anthony Joshua jabbed and moved, right? Dillian won't even need to move that much. Let's just jab him, keep him at the end of the jab, and then hit him with some power shots. And Dillian can counter really good as well. Andy has no chance against Dillian Whyte. Do you know that Dillian Whyte has got one of the best jabs in the heavyweight division, guys? In case you lot didn't know. Dillian Whyte possesses one of the best jabs in the heavyweight division. It's a damaging jab. It's a powerful jab. Go and ask guys like, what's his name? The one that got absolutely peppered by Whyte. What's his name? The one that Whyte called, I'm not going to say it for the YouTube, but he called him, what's his name? The one, Brown. When Whyte fought Brown. Peppered him with a jab. Whyte fought Rivas. Kept him at bay with a jab. You don't underestimate Dillian Whyte. I'll go as far as say, Dillian Whyte against Anthony Joshua today is not the fight it was last time he lost. Now, I'm not saying Dillian Whyte beats AJ, but I'm telling you that right now, that's a 50-50 fight. Say what you want. Call me crazy. It is what it is. I'm sticking to my opinion, guys. Dillian Whyte fighting Joshua today is not the fight it was when they last fought, guys. And don't forget, it's 1-1 with them two. Whyte beat him in the amateurs. And Joshua beat him professionally, right? Remember that, guys. But yeah, bring it on, man. Bring it on. Andy Ruiz, I want to see you forfeit that Chris Arreola fight. Forfeit that fight. Guys, it's a fight where you both going to take punishment for no reason. Take years out of your careers for no reason. Forfeit that fight. If you can get a Whyte fight, why on earth would you want to fight, what's his name, Chris Arreola? Forfeit that fight. Go fight Dillian Whyte. That's a good money fight. Cinco de Mayo in Mexico. Do it over there. Mate. Because that fight ain't going on points. Everyone knows that. Someone's getting knocked out in that fight. And I'm telling you guys, Whyte will put Ruiz on his back. I'm putting 5K on that. Traversal ENT signing out, guys.